Hello, I'm back with another video, and I want to talk about Tina Turner because she is still trending. We all know she died May 24th of this year, and it's saying from natural causes. But one of her adopted sons, he been trending. Ike Turner was talking about, he hadn't talked to her since 2000. But what I do know, he was arrested and charged for or drug possession, I think, a couple of weeks before she died. I don't know if Ike Jr. is still in jail or not, but he was arrested on May 6th and charged with crack possession and tampering with evidence. Yeah, he was arrested May 6th, and Tina died May 24th of this year. And it was, yeah, Ike Jr., he was just like his dad. He had problems, issues with, drug abuse and alcohol abuse and all that kind of stuff. He was stopped in Ivan, Texas. He was pulled over at a traffic light. He was driving a 2013 Ford Fusion, and they seized 1.7 grams of crack cocaine and 7 grams of meth. Yeah, he didn't get to attend Tina's funeral, but I think it was private anyway because Tina is a private person. But before all that, he was talking about, he hadn't talked to her since 2000. He said he knew that she was busy, but he just didn't know why. She didn't return his calls, and that's all the mother, he knows. She raised him because she adopted him like it too. Because if you look at the movie on What's Love Got to Do with It, how his mother, Lorraine Taylor, had dropped him and his brother Mike off on Ike's and Tina's front porch and just left them. And Tina raised them kids. So that's all the mother that he know, but he talked like how she neglected him and his brothers. He said that she's living her life with her husband, and he said that she doesn't want to have nothing to do with her past. Me, I mean, I liked it Tina as a singer. I really do. Rest in peace to her. But I can't see myself neglecting my kids. The only way I could, unless you just totally embarrass and disrespect me in the worst way, that'd be my way of cutting you off. I didn't told my kids, that would be me. I already told them because we talked about this. But some people think different. They were like saying that they grown and they need to live their life and let her live her. That's fine. But me, I don't see myself turning my back on my kids. Now Tina had two biological kids. Her first son was not Ike, but Ike adopted him. Her first son was Raymond Craig Hill, and he died of a suicide in 2018. I'm sorry. He was 59 years old. He too also, had substance and drug abuse. And then, Tina had a son by Ike, Ronnie. He died last December of last year from heart failure and complications from colon cancer. But it was saying, people were saying she didn't have nothing to do with her kids. She just totally neglected them. And like some people say, she could do what she want to do. They grown. She don't owe them nothing. True. But I can't see myself turning my back on my kids. I would try to help them if they try to help themselves. Maybe, I did read that she didn't like the idea. She was heartbroken that they follow in Ike's footsteps for us the drugs. And then when Ronnie died last year, it was said that sources were saying that Tina was unable to attend his funeral because she was dealing with her own failing health, which we know she had health issues because her husband, who she was married to, he donated one of his kidneys to her. But then what really got me when they were saying that she died without never meeting her grandkids or great grand. Now I did see on Facebook, I was trolling. Um, I found one of Tina's nieces, one of her sister, Eileen. I think it was Eileen's daughter. And Tina was home. I think it might have been back in Nutbush, Tennessee, over there where she's from. And they took a family photo, and they had Ronnie in the picture. And Ronnie have two kids, a boy and a girl. And it said in the photo, Tina with Ronnie's two kids. So she have met Ronnie's kids. Now she probably ain't met their kids. I'm not understanding that. They just say that she just didn't want to have nothing to do with them kids. And Ike and Craig did not have no kids, but Michael, um, Ike's son, when he had by Lorraine Taylor, he had a daughter. And them Tina's step grandkids, they just had met her. She just didn't want to have that to do with them. you could do what you want to do. I just can't see myself turning my back on my kids. I didn't understand that. She just totally neglected. Like I say, the only way that I will cut my kids loose, you got to be in it, disrespect me in the worst way. And you done. I already done told him that. So, yeah, this whole thing is crazy. Everybody, everybody's talking about it. Like I said, she could do what she want to do. Um, if she don't want to deal with her family, she don't have to. But she was worth 250 million, and her husband got half of that money. These are Tina's two biological kids, Ronnie with the dreads and Craig. Both are deceased on this picture here. Her husband got half of that 250 million, and the other, I don't know who got the other half. So I'm thinking maybe her kids, and I don't know who she probably didn't even leave them that, which she don't have to leave them nothing. She don't. But the thing that really get me, why you ain't never met your great grand? You know, I would want to see my grand and great grand. She just didn't have nothing to do with him. She moved over there to Switzerland, got with Irving Bach. It was said that he was the best thing that ever happened to her, and I'm glad, that she met somebody that that treated her right instead of beating on her and abusing her and all that. Because we all know what Ike put her through. But, in the movie, what's love got to do with it? Even she said they wasn't really telling the truth in that movie. They said Ike wasn't as bad as the movie portrayed him out to be. I don't know. I don't. I do think I seen him. He did some interviews before he died or whatever. And he was remorseful. He was saying, he felt bad on how he did Tina, and he regretting it, and karma had got him and stuff. I do think to me, I think he was remorseful. He was wanting to see her and whatever. She didn't want to have that to do with him because how she treated him, which I'm like that too. If you didn't treat me bad, I don't want to be in the same room with you and stuff. And it took Tina a long time to forgive Ike, but then she did an interview, I think it was with Oprah, that she said she did, had to come to terms where she had to forgive him. You got to forgive. You can't forget, but you got to forgive. So I know it's hard. People can do you dirty. But yeah, they say the movie wasn't all true. Even she said it wasn't all true. But they painted Ike out that he was just this person that did drugs and beat on her and cheat on her and disrespect her, which he did cheat on her. He did beat on her. He admitted that. I seen the interview. He admitted putting hands on her. He did get babies on her, which that wasn't in the movie, but he got babies on her. And he was very disrespectful. He was messing with the Ikeettes and all that. If you read Tina's book, all that's in that book. Her first book she wrote, I Tina. That was a very good book. So yeah, I just want to talk about that. I want to know what y'all thoughts is. I'm just like, I don't I don't know why she didn't want to meet her grandkid, her great grand, because she met her grand, Ronnie's too. I'm not understanding it. People can do what they want to do. You got some people, they don't. Maybe she thought that they were gonna try to come after her because of her money. I don't know. They probably just wanted her grandmotherly love. That's probably what they wanted and stuff. I look at Dr. Dre, the rapper Dr. Dre or whatever. He had kids before he got with his wife that he divorced, and one of his daughters was out there door dashing, and she said she was homeless, and she said Dr. Dre ain't never met her kids, and I'm like, why? And I'm like, why is you homeless? And Dr. Dre stayed in that big old mansion. I know, he could have moved her in his house, and he wouldn't even know that she was in there. But people can do what they want to do. I just can't see my kids and grandkids out here on the streets. I would try to help you in the way I can, but I would let it be known if I had the money Tina had. Don't be coming to me all the time for money. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna get you out this jam or whatever. But I would let it be known I'm not no ATM machine to you. I'm just got to put that out there. So I don't know if Tina thought that her kids and grandkids, that's all they wanted from her was her money. But I do know when she moved over there to Switzerland, she was at peace. I guess when she moved out of the States, she didn't want to run into Ike. She didn't want to. She just left her past behind. So I just thought I would do this video because that's people is talking about it. I think Ike Jr. is still in jail down there in Ivan, Texas. So he's still dealing with his demons. He's still doing drugs and stuff. And they said Craig, Tina's son, he was, dealing with drugs too and stuff. And he committed suicide. And like I say, Ronnie had complications with colon cancer and something was going on with his heart. So yes, I just thought I would do this video. Give me your thoughts. And that's the end of this video. And I'm out.